Okay guys, so I've created a brand new checklist here. It's actually an update of an older one, but I've done it with the new user interface, and you can see this is much easier to work with now. You can see the categories separated from the items much easier, and here what we can do now is we can add video in each category and image in each category. Now if you add a video or an image, it's going to be the first thing in that category. So if you want to do like a step-by-step guide with screenshots, for example, you're going to have to create different category for each step. Okay, so if you've got 7 steps to achieve something, you would need 7 categories to be able to put 7 images in there, because you can put 1 image per category and 1 video per category. Okay, now when you are saving your checklist, if you want to have, like I have got here with this checklist, where we open it and the video is here, what you want to do is you want to add your video here and not with one of these categories here. Okay, so that when you open your checklist in the Chrome store, it opens with your video expanded. Okay, so you want to put your video in here. So anyway, let's come back into the app info, and what I suggest you do is you just go back and double check everything to make sure that you have got all the information correct. Make sure there's no typos, etc. What we have done here as well is we have put in some characters, maximum character amounts in here, so that you cannot go over. Okay, because it's very easy to go over, and you don't want to do that. Okay, so it means that you are downloading the zip file and then you try to upload it, and if you've got too many characters in the title, it's going to tell you that, and then you have to go back and download another one, etc, etc. So this is a major time saver, although it's a very simple thing. For me it's a godsend, because I've been back and forward so many times with these multiple checklists that I have created. Okay, so themes, as you know, you can change them anytime that you want. You can have any kind of design that you want from these 43 different options in here. Got blue light and blue dark and dark blue, etc, etc. Okay, so you can do whatever you like there, and whatever you do here, you can just update it. Will update in the actual Chrome store. Now I have not yet published this one, so I'm not going to change anything here. I'm just going to leave it with this nice blue and white theme. App icon, if you're having difficulty uploading with the 48 by 48, I think Paul had, so one of our customers, Paul, had a problem with that. I use 128 by 128. Okay, and that seems to work every single time, so use that. Okay, I will get the other one checked out. So categories, etc. Now you know that we can separate these very easily, and you've got bullet points, etc. as well. Now if you don't see bullet points and you're looking for bullet points, you have to make sure that in your app info you have checkboxed these here. So if you want to have like ads enabled and want to use the banner maker, you need to make sure this is checkboxed down here, especially for the bullet points. Otherwise, if it's not checkboxed here, you won't have the bullet points. Okay, you just need to make sure it's checkboxed. Social links, don't worry about this right now. I need to get this updated. What this was originally going to be was for resharing links. So for example, I would put in a link here for my Twitter, for a tweet, and somebody would click on it, they would be actually resharing my tweet. We haven't managed to get that part completely finished yet. We will come back to that probably in a few days, and we will get that updated. So at the moment, what you see here is just blank. Leave it blank for now. We will fix it, we will update it, and you can always update from the actual dashboard in LeadBlasta from the API, but just by simply publishing the API update once your Chrome extension is in the Chrome store. Now if we add more features into the actual dashboard in here, say for example we add features for you know, something that will be on the actual Chrome extension, which is not there right now, then it means we need to download a new zip file. Okay, because any API update can only update the code that's actually in that version of the checklist in the Chrome store. So if we got a new feature in here for Chrome stores, for Chrome store apps, or Chrome store extensions I should say, then you need to make sure that you download the latest zip file and re-upload that. Okay, so images you can put in here, links now as well. So if you want to put something like a banner ad, you can do that. So you can put a banner ad, for example, to go and check out an affiliate product if you want, okay, and you can put that in there, or you can just make a nice header kind of image if that's what you wanted. If you're not using a video, I would definitely use something like this and at least put some kind of a header there, so that when you click on this, it will expand and it just looks nicer, okay. And that's how that works. Right, now once you've got all of that sorted, then we need to come into the actions, and we want to do things like manage ads, okay. So I can come in here and I can go into the create banner, and I've got in here want to build Chrome extensions like this. Now if I want to change that at all I need to do is come over and I can change the background color, I can change the color of the font, etc, etc. I'm going to leave this as it is because I kind of like this banner. It promotes LeadBlasta. I don't want to change anything here, but you will see the ability that you can actually go and save the checklist in here once you have created it, okay, or not your checklist, your banner I should say. So I've created this banner. We can upload it as a banner, we can save it as a disk. If you save it to disk, it's going to save into your computer, into your hard drive, okay. If you want to save it as a template so that you can always find it here, then that's where you're going to find it, okay, and you can delete the template if you don't want it anymore. Okay, so if I click this upload as a banner, okay, that means in the create banner section I am done. I come over to upload banner and I am done, okay. I'll just click on upload again. I don't think I need to do that because it's already there. So our banner is done, but we need to remember to click on publish ad, okay. If we do not publish ad, it will not show. So we can click on save the changes, okay, and we'll come back into our app, and then I've got to find which one I was working on. Let's see, we're on blog promotion. Okay, let's just come back in here to edit the app. Right, now what I want to do is come back over to the actions over here. Just sit in the categories in case anything changes here, I'll be able to see it. Manage notifications. So in here I can set up some push notifications, okay. So for example, I can come in here and I can put in here, thank you for installing our checklist, okay. Yeah, just something that we can send to them. Now if we click on this here, require interaction, okay, we can basically choose how many seconds it will appear for. What you want to do is make it appear long enough that they can see it, okay, but not too long it's going to annoy them, okay. So about 10 seconds, maybe even 8 seconds would be enough, as we don't have any links. If we had links, then you might want to make that a little bit longer, okay. But it will sit up here, the little bell here as well, so even you can make that a little bit shorter if you want to, if you don't have any promotional links. I do not suggest that you use any promotional links straight away, okay. Just send the first one saying hi, okay, and be human and be nice, and that way you start that relationship in a sort of forward foot instead of a back foot, okay. Here we got the actions. We need to click on this. Once you have created your first push notification, we come in here and we're going to click on publish notification, okay. If you don't do that, it's not going to show up when you put it into the Chrome store, okay. So that part is done, okay. Now we're going to come back into our app. Right, now what we need to do is I'm going to click on email subscriber settings. I'll click on that, I'll wait for it to load, and here we can check the accounts that we want to use, okay. So I'm going to use SendFox, and if you've been watching the webinars and training, you'll know that I really like SendFox. It's a good system for what we want to do with this particular tool, okay. Now I've got all these different lists, okay, and I can put into any one of these lists that I feel is right for this particular tool, but I don't have one, so I'm just going to click create one very quickly. Just put in sendfox.com. And this is really important, you do not want to skip this. Okay, so I'm going to create a list in here. I'm going to call this one blog promotion checklist. Okay, I'll just click on create the list. I have my list there now. I can go and create a form, and I click on create the form. Okay, name of the form, blog promotion checklist. Okay, and now I can choose what list I want to use it with. I'll choose that one there, and you can see it's very quick and very easy. Now we can redirect them anywhere that we want. Okay, anywhere we want. So I'm going to send them over to leadblasta.com/sales page. Okay, because I just want them to see the tool that built this checklist that might appeal to some people, probably not all, but some people it probably will. For this information here, usually I will ask for like the first name. Okay, I can't remember what did I use before for the YouTube SEO. Let me just double check that so that I don't make any mistakes here. YouTube SEO checklist. Oh, I had first name and last name in here. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. Now we're working with the API here, so it should all be okay. Okay, and now I've got that done. When I come back over into LeadBlasta, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the changes that I've got so far, and I'm going to click on F5. I'll just refresh the page. I could have clicked on get the accounts, but that's getting the lists, and now we should see here blog promotion checklist. Okay, this thing here, subscribe form title, when I first saw that I thought we need to fix that, we need to put something better. But I tell you what, the conversion rate is really high with it. I'm scared to touch it. You can if you want to go and play around with it, but seriously, I don't want to touch it. I'm just going to leave it as it is. And here what we can do is we can ask for the telephone number if we want, so that if we have webinars we might want to send them an SMS. Okay, so I'm going to ask for the telephone number. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to add them into a list. Okay, and you should already have a list already created. I'll need to do a separate video on that, and I'm going to choose this one called growth hacks. Okay, and that means that anybody who gives me the telephone number will be added into this list. So say for example I've got a webinar coming up, and I know that these people might be interested in this webinar because it's about traffic, it's about blog promotion, whatever it might be. Then I can send them an SMS and say, hey, we've got a webinar coming up. It's going to be training. Yes, there will be something to sell, but you get some good training. Or maybe you just don't want to mention there's something to sell. You could say, I've got a webinar coming up. It's good content. Send them another one, another SMS message a day before the webinar and say, get your webinar attendee only bonus checklist for such and such, or whatever it might be, and send them another one 1 hour before and get more people into your webinars. Now I've done webinars like that before where I've just sat there and listened to somebody else do the presentation and made thousands of dollars doing nothing, just sitting there and looking at the questions and helping to answer the questions and stuff like that. And you know, that's the power of having an email list. That's why we built LeadBlasta, so that we could make this you know, even better for being able to build really targeted lists and pre-qualified lists as well, because people that find these checklists will find them via search engine results. They will find them when they're looking for marketing apps, that kind of thing, and so that this will be appealing to them. So we've kind of pre-qualified them already. Now when somebody has actually signed up, you can choose here where you want to redirect as well. So I'm going to choose the same location. That's what I did with my list form. Okay, I'm going to choose leadblasta.com and I'm going to choose sales page. Okay, there we go. Or you can even just send them straight back to this page if you want to, because we've already got an email going to go out to them. So that's entirely up to you. Okay, so we can choose, for example, blog promotion checklist. You can choose that and put it in. If you have already, most of you will probably already have. This is one I had previously. I'm going to update now. So I mean, I could put in here just to redirect them back to the same page if I wanted to. Okay. In fact, I'm going to do that just to make sure they get where they want to go, so that we can nurture them, we can treat them with a little bit of respect and make sure they get what they came for and not mess them about. So I'm going to click on here and to save the publisher settings. Now you will find that your email list is building, and here you can view your email subscribers for that particular app at any time. Okay, now over here on the left hand side you will get information and confirmation of what you have requested. Okay, so which email list you're using, which telephone list you're using, which account you're using. You can see I've got like 4 or 5 different accounts in here for Aweber and MailChimp and etc. Where you're redirecting them to, back to the same page. I don't want to redirect them always to an offer. I want to nurture them, okay, so that they trust me when I do have something to promote. I want them to take notice. Okay, and the best way to do that is put at least 2 autoresponder emails to go out to them on day 1, and after about 3 or 4 days. I like to do it about 4 days, so you're not completely forgotten, but you're not in the face. Okay, 3 or 4 days is perfect for that. If you start sending every single day, you will start to see people unsubscribe. Okay, just treat them like normal people. And normal people, when you first introduce them, you don't go and start saying like, take this and take that and buy this and buy that and I check this out. You give them some space, okay, and give them some space. And what you can do in the meantime is you can give them some great information that makes them think, I want to know more from this guy or this lady. Okay, so when you do send something, they're going to be opening your email. Okay, if they're opening your email and you have high open rates, then that's going to help you to get into the inboxes and not go into the spam folders, which in the end is going to make you a lot more money, believe me. So treat them with respect and you will get the best out of them. If you keep hitting them every single day with offers, you're going to burn your lists. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. Yes, you can make money by doing that, but you can lose your reputation. You can lose the ability to get to hit the inbox, because people just shove you into the spam folder. Okay, so as your open rates go down, then it gives you SMTP a bad your IP and SMTP a bad reputation. So you want to do this as nicely as possible. If you want to promote something, I suggest find something that you can promote once a week, hit it 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 times maximum, and then give them a few days of a break. Okay, and then when you have a new promotion, always have something to lead into it that is going to be interesting for them. Build them up to it. Okay, in that way you can have that conversation with them, even if it's a one-way conversation, so that they understand what is coming and they understand of the value, what they can get from it, and they can choose if they want to attend webinars or whatever themselves after that. Okay, so anyway, all that done, now what we want to do is we're going to click on save and publish the settings. Excuse my dog downstairs, does like to shout when I'm on videos and webinars and stuff like that. What can I do? Okay, let's come in here. Right, now we've got everything that we need now. What we're going to do is we're going to click on publish the API and download. Now there's going to be a part 2 of this video where I upload this into the Chrome store, okay, and we will do a part 3 where we optimize the Chrome store listing. Okay, so part 2 we're going to upload it, and part 3 we're going to optimize it. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Just download this. Sorry, let me just finish this. And have a folder. I keep a folder where I keep all of these. Okay, and that's ready. That is just a zip file with the Chrome extension, and it's just ready to upload into the Chrome store. Okay, all you need to do is go to your listing in the Chrome store and make sure you're logged in with your developer console. And to have a developer console account costs you $5 one time. That's a lifetime fee, and you can upload like 20 Chrome extensions for that $5. Okay, and if you don't want to keep some Chrome extensions, delete them and you free up a space. Okay, you still got X amount out of 20 to use up. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, thank you for watching.